Hello everyone, my name is AB Pickle and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Darktide. If you're wondering why I'm in the tutorial, it's for an actually very simple reason. I'm making my new Psyker character, and I'm basically using it and testing out the aim assist. They have 4 new settings they had on a hotfix, which is pretty nice. We'll also be talking around a little bit more of the hotfix a little bit later, but first, just starting off, I'm going to be talking about the aim assist here. So there are 4 different options for the aim assist. There's now full, which is their latest aim assist code, faster and easier to use with a slowdown when close to aiming at enemies. This applies to melee and range and will follow the target in a rotation if you aim and strafe. They also have a light feature, which is kind of the same as full but less features. And then legacy is the classic, the one they used for Darktide and Vermintide too. And then you also have the 4th option, which is off in general. Typically, I don't use controllers, so it doesn't really affect me too much. So this is why I'm in the tutorial with the controller, just trying to get the hang of or see what the aim assist is like. Okay, so it sticks to them a little bit as you get closer to them. As you can see, as I aim and then I get close, it'll slow down a little bit, very slightly. So it's not like other games where aim assist is more like bullet magnetism, which is nice. I like that. But if you don't like it, obviously you can always turn it off. I honestly, like I said, mainly play on mouse and keyboard. I feel like for shooters, it feels better for me. I like having that full range of my arm motion. But I have been using my controller for a lot of games recently, like Wolong Fallen Dynasty. And games on my PS5 like Horizon Zero Dawn and such like that. So I haven't played a shooter in a very long time. So if I look rusty, that's why. Definitely no other reasons other than that. So but yeah. So future me, let's talk about the rest of the patch notes. Hello, and we're going to be talking about mainly the Flamer. Now, the Flamer had a couple of huge nerfs coming to it, which we already knew in one of the previous dev notes that they were talking about looking at it and trying to nerf it because it was a little strong. But throwing it up on the screen right here, they lowered the clip size range from, pretty significantly, so not only did they do that, but the alt-fire sprayed armor mods took massive hits in every single regard. The lower burst armor mods, once again, they all got reduced significantly. As you can see, you can pause it, or I will have the patch notes in the description below just talking about all these. It's kind of crazy how much it got hit. But they do say that they wanted to adjust the broad capacity of the Flamer to deal with pretty much all targets. Specifically when combined with the Zealot's ability Chastise, the Wicked that grants armor penetration after use. By increasing the value of armor for our poor burning enemies while limiting the amount of stagger. We hope to create a clearer use for the Flamer, since the armor penetration effectively degrades Carapace armor to flak armor. The removal of high damage versus flak helps bring Flamer wielding Zealots into more balanced territory. Combined with a lower clip size, we hope to move away from a general purpose purging tool that leaves nothing left alive into a more defined horde clear role that benefits from some help dealing with heavily armored enemies. It should leave the most things dead, but it might require slightly more diligent purging. So, as we knew from the previous patch notes, it was going to get hit, and I had a theory it was going to get hit pretty hard. So, to all of you Flamer lovers, I apologize. This is rough. It's going to make it a lot more difficult to use, but hopefully it's not completely unusable. If you use the Flamer on a regular basis, please let me know down in the comments below how much has this patch notes affected you. Other than that, they had some changes to the Power Sword, Thunderhammer, Ripper Guns, and then other fixes and tweaks. I will have the full patch notes if you want to see all of them down in the description below. And also a pinned comment at the top if I forget. But that is all for this little patch notes. They also had a community comm link talking about a Thunderhammer, and they are making a buff to that or a nerf, a Fire Frenzy bug fix, and then some cosmetic issues. So that is all for me this week for Darktide. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Always helpful, never necessary. and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!